Have you ever found yourself getting so used to surviving that you forget you were made to thrive? I want to talk to you about blind Bartimaeus, a man we often read about, but rarely see ourselves in. Bartimaeus never wanted to be a beggar. Begging wasn't his dream, it was a desperate measure, a survival mechanism. But here's the thing, sometimes survival is so familiar it feels comfortable. Now imagine Bartimaeus, sitting by the roadside, cloak wrapped around him. That cloak, the beggar's garment, wasn't just a piece of clothing, it was his identity, his way of life, his ticket to sympathy. If he kept it on, he could have lived his whole life attracting handouts, never stepping out, never believing for more. But he dared to want something better. He believed that his dignity wasn't tied to his condition. Let's be honest. How many times have I settled for a temporary solution because it seemed easier than trusting God for a breakthrough? How easy is it to wallow in self-pity, to look for sympathy instead of strength? But friend, I want you to know, begging for survival is beneath your identity in Christ. Jesus didn't go to the cross so I could scrape by. He paid the price so I could live in abundance, in purpose, in dignity. If you're anything like me, there are moments when you've worn that beggar's garment. Not always physically, but in your attitude, your mindset. Maybe you've let a tough season convince you that this is all there is, that you should just accept help and stay where you are. But I want you to remember, the just shall live by faith. Faith isn't begging, faith is believing, declaring, and acting like God will supply all your needs. So cast away that garment, shake off the habit you picked up when times got tough. It's not a sin to be challenged, it's a sin to accept defeat as your destiny. Don't get used to that temporary garment. Don't let survival become your standard. Stand up, call on Jesus, and step into the fullness of the life He's paid for. You were never meant to settle. Cast it aside right now, and walk boldly into your promise.